Hello everyone, happy Friday. So this message came in so loud and clear today for myself, and I wanted to share it with you in case it was something you needed to hear or it resonated with you. So you and I, we're evolving. Our consciousness is evolving, which means that we are moving out of states of consciousness we are used to being in, and we are moving into new states of consciousness, new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of feeling, right? This is what it means to evolve or to ascend. And right now, what I've been noticing about myself, and this is why I'm sharing it, is every now and then, these old patterns, these old programs of how I used to be is popping into my now moment. It's creeping in, right? These are programs, these are ways of being that I've been most of my life. And what they are consciousnesses or energies within my body that I have peeled away or cleared or healed by choosing and by feeling the consciousness. So for instance, if I was a people pleaser, I've been a people pleaser, right? What happens when I start to awaken into and observe myself is that I start to realize I am done people pleasing. I'm done saying yes when I don't mean yes. I'm done making plans when I don't want to make plans because I want the other person to feel good, right? I don't want to disappoint the other person. I'm tired of doing things because it's required of me, right? I want to start to just be me, regardless of how the other individual may take it. And so I started stepping out of that program, people pleasing. And I find myself in a now moment rarely people pleasing. And then all of a sudden, boom, I find myself people pleasing, right? And so these are the programs, these are the ways of being that I'm talking about right now. So you may find yourself recognizing, oh my God, I'm being that older version of me. Here's what's happening, okay? That consciousness, let's just call it people pleasing. For you, it could be something else. It's a round cloud ball in your body, energy. And you've been doing courageous and amazing work, choosing and feeling yourself out of that consciousness, evolving out of that consciousness. But what's happening right now for many of us is there are these dust particles remaining of that consciousness floating around in our body, because all consciousness that we are stepping out of is inside of our bodies, all behaviors, all thoughts, all beliefs, everything. And so every now and then, boom, here it comes. Here comes that people pleasing, or maybe it's an addiction. Here comes that addictive behavior again, right? Maybe it's an old relationship. Oh my God, here comes that old relationship popping in, wanting to rekindle something, right? It could be a lot of different things. But we've worked so hard to step out of it, right? We have courageously felt the trauma that was stored in those programs. And so we find ourselves saying, why? Why is this coming back all of a sudden? Why am I doing this? Why am I thinking this? Why am I feeling this? It's because the dust particles are still dissolving from your body. That's it. It's just how evolution works. And so here's what we can do. Here's what you can practice. First and foremost, compassion. The moment you feel yourself like, oh, here comes that addictive behavior that I've stepped out of. Oh, here comes that people pleasing. Oh, here comes that relationship that belittled me or held me down or didn't unconditionally love me, made me feel unworthy. Oh, here it comes. 1, compassion for you. Compassion. Unconditional love as much as you can for yourself, right? 2, surrender into it. It just is. It just is. It's no big deal. When we make things a huge deal and we try to change it, right? We try to control it, you're going to be suffering. We will suffer. We will struggle. So as soon as that old piece comes in, no big deal. Here it comes. It's just dust particles. Next. And so you surrender to it. Compassion for yourself and love. Surrender to it. You remember this is how you evolve. That's it. This is how I evolve. And then you choose, because you are a creator. You are a creator, and you are learning how to embody that creatorship over and over and over again. And if you can remember that this is how you evolve, that your eyes are wide open now, that you're watching and seeing and feeling everything over and over and over again, you are going to consciously recognize what you are choosing and what you are not choosing, when you're choosing and when you're playing victim. And so when these dust particles come in and you start to feel these old patterns, old behaviors, old beliefs, old relationships come in, old anything come in, meaning something that you have evolved out of, choose. Choose to keep moving forward, i.e. evolving. Don't let it pull you back. Don't let it convince you that you are still that version. Don't let it pull you into its whirlpool, so to speak, right? It's just a dust particle of energy from a previous moment that you've had in your life that you are consciously and courageously evolving out of. That's it. It is that simple. Evolution is that simple. It really is. And if we take it with a grain of salt, we'll be able to move through this easier. Instead of saying to yourself, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this again. I can't believe I'm feeling this again. I can't believe I did that behavior. I can't believe I was people pleasing again. Right? And we have this pity party for ourselves. No, we are creators. You are a creator. You are empowered. Right? You are a consciousness that's evolving inside a human body. You are remembering who you are over and over and over. You are not a victim to your circumstances. You're evolving. You're stepping out of old ways, moving into new ways, and it takes time. So remember, you're constantly choosing to look at every situation as an opportunity and experience to choose to continue to evolve. To choose to practice surrendering, which means I'm not going to take anything so serious. I'm going to let go of the seriousness of life. That I have to change it, that I have to fix it, that I have to figure it out, that I have to control it. Your higher self has you. And from your higher self's perspective, all is good, girl, or boy, or man, or woman. All is well. It's just about how you want to navigate this. Do you want to struggle and fight through it? Or do you want to allow me, your higher self, to show you that you're a rock star, that you're navigating this so beautifully, that this is just dust particles coming up, that you're continuing to evolve, and can you give yourself more compassion and love instead of more anger, more frustration, more restriction, right? More judgment. I shouldn't be feeling this. How can I be feeling this? I don't want to feel this. I don't like this. This is how we evolve, and you're doing an excellent job. So if you're noticing right now old patterns, old relationships, old beliefs, old behaviors, old anything that you have been evolving consciously and courageously out of popping up, bravo. Welcome to your evolution. Welcome. Observe it. Compassion. Surrender. Remember, it's the evolution and then choice. I'm not buying into that version of me. It's an illusion because I'm continuing to evolve. And from a much higher perspective, I already am all that I am stepping into. You already are all that you're stepping into. You're already all of it. So why are we taking it so seriously? Right? Why are we taking this so seriously? If nothing else, wrap your arms around you. The moment you want to beat yourself up, the moment you want to criticize yourself, the moment you want to ridicule yourself, the moment you want to judge yourself, do yourself a favor. Try to stop in that moment. Try to tell yourself how amazing you are. Try to wrap your arms around you. Try to remind yourself that you're evolving courageously, by the way, with your eyes wide open, feeling everything. And that this moment that you're feeling will pass. Everything passes. And you're doing an excellent job. Thanks for being here. I love you.